Hello guys, welcome back. So today I'm gonna be taking you through the art journey that I had learning digital art. So to start off, um, I spent the last three to 5 months trying to teach myself digital art. You did see that I spent a year doing traditional art, but then I wanted to branch off to do digitally because this is much better, as I would say, because I'm able to take the supplies with me everywhere I go. Like, I don't have to carry around a book and a piece of pen and paper. I'm able to render properly. I'm able to continue on without having any issues. Unlike traditionally, where it's like I have to have a whole pencil case filled with the color pens and markers and whatnot. The only issue is that digital is far much harder because there's so many settings and so many different things to use and get used to. And that's just the main issue with it. But so far, it has not been quite bad. I did start off by practicing. The first two were just, I was just practicing like the drawing half a portrait where it's just like the torso and head, as well as trying out the rendering. But then this was, as you can see, I started doing more so like practicing heads, practicing to properly render, getting that anime style format rendering over here with the cell shading, as well as kind of like the how they do hair highlights and whatnot. And I wasn't really going for the pink here, but then it just kind of happened that it just ended up being pink and looking like the classic 2000s anime hair look, which is like super saturated and whatnot. But hey, we gotta start somewhere, am I right? So then, yeah, so like right now at the beginning, I was just mainly I was focusing on just getting a feel for the software, getting a feel for the different brushes and colors. And now it's what I'm actually starting to properly learn how to use them, practicing different styles, practicing more brushes, trying to get a feel for it. I am able to draw properly the head upwards. The main issues that I still struggle with is the torso downwards, as well as the posings. But then, as you can see, I am trying out this ink brush style over here, and I think it went really well, to be honest. It was even really fast. But once again, my main issues are never with the head profile or the face or the hair or whatnot. It's always with the main body, the arms, legs and whatnot, as well as rendering. The rendering is getting much better. I am getting a bit more feel for it. I kind of have my go-to markers, my go-to colors. I have been watching a few tutorials. I kind of have my go-to art stuff when I want a quick process. But right now, my main issue is just learning the software, because right now I kind of have a feel for it, so I'm just learning how to do the process much faster. Because as you saw earlier on, I was pretty sloppy. I was taking too much time. Early on, drawings, I would cause I only have 1 hour per day to practice. Sometimes it's not even 1 hour. Sometimes it's literally even less. Maybe 1 hour per week to practice. And 1 hour is not enough for a full render drawing plus sketch plus inking. So most of the time I basically only have 1 hour to do the entire drawing, and that's simply not enough time. But later on I start breaking down a drawing into multiple different parts. But then still that workflow kind of just breaks the creativity aspect of it. But then with these two, you can just see I'm just I've got the process done much faster. I'm learning how the actual process is done. I'm improving my style, improving my technique, and getting a feel for it, getting a better flow. I am still struggling a bit with the different layerings, because in real life you don't really have that many layers. I'm still kind of figuring out what is the perfect layer, but then it's still going really well. Now, besides properly learning more and more how to actually do the how to improve my process, the main issue now that I'm going to be tackling would be how to properly draw bodies, how to properly draw hands and feet dynamic positions, because I kind of understand what to do and how to do it. It's just that I like practice. And my main issue is I can't get consistent practice on a regular basis, because practicing 1 hour a week is not good enough for me, to be honest, right now, and I simply just do not have the time. So hopefully I will find more time to practice more than just 1 hour per week. But then, man, time is really hectic because this thing takes a ton of time. As you can see later on, like with the rendering, I just started rushing the rendering because of how long it took for the sketching phase. But as you can see, I am trying out more dynamic poses. I'm trying out like more different styles, but then I do cut corners here and there. I do like kind of like mess up here and there, but then I am still improving. I'm still going there. But this has been the 3-month journey, I should say, of learning rendering, of learning how to like draw digitally. So I think I am gonna go back to traditional, just because I feel like I learned better traditionally, because it kind of forces my brain to actually focus, rather than just because I know digital, or I can always just erase it or double tap and it'll go away. But then with physical, it's more like I have to properly focus and pay attention. So I think I might go back to traditional just for a bit, to like further improve my art, and then I can come back to digital, where it's just like a much easier and simpler thing. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Peace.